Hi, I'm George, head brewer at London Brewing Company. I'm here today to tell you a bit about us and about our new range of cans. We're a small microbrewery operating out of a brew pub. This is our home, the Bohemia. We have always had a strong range of cask and always done keg beer as well, and kind of tried to mix between the cask world and the craft world. The three beers I'm going to be talking to you about today are Upright, our Session IPA, Gigglemug, our Juicy Pale, and Beer Street, our Unfiltered Best. So without further ado, let's start with a little tasting. We're going to go straight in with Upright, our Session IPA. So this beer is a bit of a different take to a lot of Session IPAs out there. You'll notice it's a bit darker in colour than a lot of your kind of oaty pale ales. The aroma you get straight away, it's very resinous, very juicy, quite a citrusy flavour. And when you taste it, the first real experience you should get is a big hit of sweetness that's immediately cut through by a big bitter backbone, and that's kind of the West Coast style coming through in this beer. Yeah, and you get the really nice kind of resinous, piney flavours as it finishes out, and it sort of leaves you sort of craving more, just with that hoppy flavour at the back of your tongue. So that is Upright, our Session IPA. That comes in at 4%. The next one I'm going to take you to is Gigglemug, which is our Juicy Pale. So it's a 4.9% beer. It's a bit different in terms of the hop profile to Upright. So here you're going to be looking at resinous, piney, citrusy hop flavour, and here you're sort of venturing into the much more berry kind of forward hop flavours of beer. So let's see how it pours. So you'll notice it's a bit paler in colour, has a slight haze, and yeah, it's just a light kind of, a bit more of an easygoing pale, a bit stronger in ABV, and it'll certainly have a bit more sweetness altogether. So yeah, on the nose, much more kind of berry hop flavours. There's a bit of kind of pine in there as well. And yeah, a much more kind of oaty body to the beer, a lot more sweetness initially, and there's a bit more balance, so it's a bit less heavy on the bitterness than the previous beer, and it's just very juicy, easy drinking, quite a berry flavoured, nice hoppy beer. So now I will take you to Beer Street, our Unfiltered Best. So really, it's a bit unconventional to have a bitter in a can. But for us, you know, we really like the flavour profile. We really think it works well in the can. So it's going to be hazy. It's completely unfiltered, unfined. It's got a big malty backbone, this beer, and it has a sort of reasonably dry finish. All the hops are UK hops, so it's Fuggles and East Kent Goldings, and yeah, kind of a nice deep malty amber colour. So there we go. So yeah, you really get a bit of Fuggles and Goldens coming through at the end there, and it's a nice kind of rich, full-bodied bitter to start off with, like lots of caramel flavour, and yeah, nice kind of creamy white head. It's overall it's the first beer we ever brewed, and it's kind of just a well-rounded bitter. We're very happy with the recipe over the years, and we think it pours really well in can. Available now at Beers of Europe in 440ml cans. Upright, our Session IPA, Gigglemug, our Juicy Pale, and Beer Street, our Unfiltered Best.